Hi, welcome back to my channel. Let's discuss the big data solution on AWS and GCP today. As I mentioned in the Hadoop ecosystem cheat sheet, the Hadoop ecosystem is open source with plenty of add-on packages. Additionally, you can build your own Hadoop system with these free resources. However, it will be challenging and time-consuming to install and set up the system, so choosing the right Hadoop solution is very important to your enterprise. Both AWS and GCP follow the big data solution architecture principles. Both build decoupled systems among the stages of the big data lifecycle, from input source data, data ingestion and collection, to stored data, process data, and analyze data, to then the output data for the consumers. Both big data solutions decouple the storage and compute, separate the raw and processed data. Both provide immutable datasets in the data lake and materialize views in the data warehouse. They also leverage their native managed and serverless servers and enable machine learning for your applications. You can download the Data Lifecycle and Analytics Reference Guide from the AWS to dive deep into each stage of the data lifecycle and associate the cloud-native services for each stage. I personally like the Big Data Solution Architecture diagram from 2018 AWS reInvent. It gives me a clear view on each stage, functionalities, data temperature, data performance, and common services. For example, two options you can choose on the data catalog: either use Hive with the RDS, or you can use the AWS Glue. You can base on this architecture to put the latest services into each component box. For example, you can put the AWS Lake Formation on the S3. Also, this sample architecture diagram covers real-time and batch data flows. There are so many documents and reference architectures in the AWS Architecture Center, so I only recommend you read the Data Lifecycle and Analytics Reference Guide and the Big Data Analytics options on AWS white paper to get familiar on the big data solutions from AWS. If you have more time, then you can go through the details of each AWS service in the big data solution. Now let's move to the GCP Big Data Solution. It follows the similar big data solution architecture principles. The Google Cloud provides a four-step data lifecycle: ingest, store, process and analyze, and explore and visualize. I explained the details in the GCP Big Data Analytics last-minute cheat sheet video. You can review the details in that video. This is a sample data analytics architecture I mentioned in the BigQuery last-minute cheat sheet and the Mount Kirk Games case study. This architecture has three patterns. The top one is real-time processing, the bottom one is batch processing, then provide data results from both process to BI tools for further exploring and visualization. GCP, like AWS, also provides a cloud architecture center for you to search reference architecture. Same thing, I only recommended these two GCP reference guides: Data Lifecycle and the Mobile Gaming Analytics Platform Architecture. If you have more time, you can review the last-minute cheat sheets of the GCP services in the Big Data Solution. The last one I want to show you is the cloud services mapping among GCP, AWS, and Azure. GCP provides this mapping for you to easily search services types in the solution architecture. Keep in mind that mapping is not always like-to-like replacement. and the services in the same service types do have the difference. For example, AWS Glue is more powerful than the GCP data catalog. Besides providing the data catalog, it is a serverless ETL service that crawls your data, builds a data catalog, performs data preparation, data transformation, and data ingestion. GCP BigQuery provides a foundation for ML and AI. BigQuery is completely serverless with an in-memory BI engine and machine learning built-in. AWS, on the other side, the predictive analytics in AWS Redshift is integrated with the SageMaker. You can check the details in my video 3 popular cloud data warehouse solutions, Redshift versus Snowflake versus BigQuery. Stay tuned for the other cloud solutions comparison. Thanks for watching, and as always, subscribe to my channel for more great cloud computing learning tips. See you next time.